The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Bestiary of folk creatures of Arok. The Beholder. Its climate and terrain is anywhere usually remote. They are, fortunately, rare, solitary creatures who will move about at any time of the day, will eat just about anything. They are exceptionally intelligent, lawful evil creatures. Fortunately, they are slow. They are medium-sized creatures having a 4 to 6.5 foot diameter. The Beholder is the stuff of nightmares. This creature, also called the Sphere of Many Eyes, or the Eye Tyrant, appears as a large orb dominated by a central eye, and a large, toothy maw. It has 10 smaller eyes on stalks sprouting from the top of the orb. Among adventurers, beholders are known as deadly adversaries. Equally deadly are a number of variant creatures known collectively as beholder-kin, including radical and related creatures, and an undead variety. These creatures are related in manners familial and arcane to the traditional beholder, and share a number of features, including the deadly magical nature of their eyes. The most extreme of these creatures are called beholder abominations. The globular body of the beholder and its kin is supported by levitation, allowing it to float slowly about as it wills. Beholders and beholder-kin are unusually solitary creatures, but there are reports of large communities of them surviving deep beneath Arok, and in the void between the stars, under the dominion of hive mothers. All beholders speak their own language, which is also understood by all beholder-kin. In addition, they often speak the tongues of other lawful evil creatures. Each of the beholder's eyes, including the central one, has a different function. These include, but are not limited to, charm, sleep, telekinesis, flesh to stone, disintegrate, fear, slow, cause serious wounds, and death. The central eye produces an anti-magic ray with a 140-yard range, which covers a 90-degree arc before the creature. No magic, including the effects of its other eyes, will function within that area. Spells cast in or passing through that cone will cease to function. A beholder may activate the magical powers of its eyes at will. The beholder can withstand the loss of its eye stalks. Beholders are a hateful, aggressive, and avaricious race, attacking or dominating other races, including other beholders and many of the beholder-kin. The exact reproductive process of the beholder is unknown, fortunately. The core racial hatred of the beholders may derive from the nature of their reproduction, which seems to produce identical, or nearly so, individuals with only a slight margin for variation. Beholders may use parthenogenic reproduction to duplicate themselves and give birth to live, no beholder eggs have been found. Beholders may also rarely mate with types of beholder-kin. The smaller eyes on the beholder may be used to produce a potion of levitation. That was an excerpt from the Bestiary of Folk Creatures of Arok. Now, let me tell you a tale from an age of heroes.
Right. So the brave, powerful, capable, strong heroes, the champions of Jor-Karroc, proceeded in to the endarkened room. And to remind everyone, that endarkened room was 16 on the map.
Barely legible.
Outside, and of course Tail frisks nervousness as she watches you as you all just like a bit of water from your water skins and just slick back that hair and you put the oven mitts right on you, just like, into the darkness we go, what the fuck, nothing can hurt us, we're invincible and indestructible like the late Kim Jong-il. The fact, like, we're not even this arrogant, this is just Tuesday for us. Fuck you, fuck off, we're bored. We don't have ponchos, we need our reflective ponchos and wraparound sunglasses to complete the effect. We proceed into the dark. Overhead, some birds flitter back and forth. Their slightly lit bodies are tempting morsels. But is it enough light for them to attack? Let's find out after Sulin fucked all of you. Or didn't. Apparently it's not quite enough light. You proceed into the darkness, not caring at all. Nothing could intimidate or even give you pause.
No, I'm horrified. I'm going to be staying low, moving slow.
You've got improvisation.
Okay, then cowardice check. Hey, you volunteered it. Oh, I'm terrified. He says, alright, fine, go.
It's about
I'm
2%
generally
to yourself.
I believe that is a pass. Yeah. So I'm just scared, but not physically incapable of moving.
Finally, you reach the center of the room. Now, Sulin being in front will just smack face first into a column she can't see.
Oh, I found the column.
Okay.
Now what?
Stump's like, yeah, we see that one.
Now that
Column
we're...
feels like cold, smooth, at like all angles.
Now that we're closer, basically right, can I pick up any kind of unique definition on it?
It's an uneven surface. Like hollies. It's about 6 feet tall.
Okay.
So it's really more of a column. Because after all, pillars, you have to go all the way up.
Yeah, so this doesn't.
It's a column.
Are there any bird? Is there like a bird resting on top it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could see, I'd reach out. In fact, I probably can't quite tell that it's...
No, you can't tell anything's there. It's dark.
Yeah.
He has infravision. He sees all the things.
So yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody you can actually see to do.
I'll say in a hushed voice, "They're one of them on top of it."
It's nice. They're probably all around us as well. So what now?
Aren't you supposed to strike the stone or something?
I'll punch the stone.
Nothing happens.
Didn't do anything.
Can I read this again? Just do it for you.
Oh, yeah. Should have that. I'll move up to the column beside Chakla and just start looking for anything on it that's like, it could be one of those little turning things, or anything that's different. Isn't just a smooth face.
No.
No.
No. No check, no result.
I was going to make a check after I described what I wanted to do.
Good.
Fucking bust.
No.
I'm a buster.
That's not the column.
No.
I have
It's still a
improvisation. I
bust.
couldn't make that mistake.
Wrong incense.
Yeah, I'm going to make an intelligence roll.
Oh yeah, I found it in our shopping. The wonderful incense.
That is below my intelligence. Well, it did say strike the stones, plural. This is only one.
Use both?
Nothing happens.
So where's the other stones?
I don't know. I am in complete darkness and cannot see a thing.
I'm making a check for, now that we're in the centre of the room, we can see to the rest of it. I've passed any other pillars or rocks or other objects in the room.
So, hanging down from the ceiling, if you can imagine, you're in the centre of the room,
Yeah.
sort of halfway between the centre and the two corners that you were not near, are two more columns, but hanging from the ceiling.
Oh. Me see two more, but they hang from sky.
So it's up the sky. There's no roof here.
Oh, that were better roof. Yes.
Will it be ceiling?
How high is it?
I
How many stumps would it take?
How many stumps?
Well, the ceiling in the room for the rooms is 3 Sephiros tall.
Right, so like 6 stumps. Outstretched. Not hunched.
You're not half as high as me. You're
Yeah,
like 2/3 as high as me.
He's not a giant.
Yeah, but like, we'd have to be sitting on each other's shoulders, so you lose a bit of leg height there.
That's not what you mean.
Shut up, just justifying my bullshit. I like that. So, and then they'd hang down a bit, so it'd be like 2 Sephiros to the bottom of the... roughly? About 2 Sephiros to get to bottom of the thing.
If you... I don't suppose... No, you wouldn't be able to... Even if you stood on my shoulders, you wouldn't be able to reach it.
If I jump for it, maybe. Do they look similar to this? Smooth, but kind of a jutty?
Yeah.
But
Like, it's like sort of misshapen in that it's just made out of polys.
does the bottom have a rim or a lip on it?
No. In fact, it looks like it's been very carefully made to be sort of like just angled in there, so there's no possible like grip anywhere
Especially for a
for
grapple hook.
anyone, no matter how good they are. That's your professional opinion.
Them look hard to climb to.
Well, if what you need to do is strike them, you might just have to make contact.
Could use sling for one.
What's going on in there? Here you go.
Well...
Did they flock to that side of the room when they heard the thing? Or? Oh,
They just start moving back slowly.
So there's only the... so is there any other stones on the roof? Is there only the 2 there and this one in the middle?
is there any more of the room from the centre that I can't quite pick out because of distance?
Well, yeah, the corners. But, like, you walked past one of them to get
One of
here,
them,
so...
I'll sort of shimmy around as much as the rope will let me and just check the corners. So there's
Yeah,
anything-
it seems like that's it to your inspection. Of course, if you wanted to be sure, you should probably light a torch.
No. I'm going to go with what I think. But see no more, just then.
Does it say you have to do it all at once?
If you want, you can get on my shoulders and you'd have to direct me where to go because I can't see.
Why don't you just use your sling and hit one, hit the other, then hit the stone?
We
See what happens.
If not work, then maybe if I could hit one and you listen good, could you make a shot with bow?
That would be a very difficult shot.
Well, I'll try and hit the 2 sky pillars one after the other with the sling.
I'll take note of where the sound hits.
Are you using a bullet or a stone?
A bullet.
Righto.
Oh, is stump.
Because
Would he think that the stone would then be part of the... He's kind of a... Actually, I'll use a stone. It's just an object, so like AC 10, or... Might be just outside of my first range.
They can't dodge.
Okay. Maybe I get
we
it.
know.
Well, hang on a minute. So you're taking a slingshot from on top of Sephiro's shoulder?
No, I'm just doing it from the ground.
Oh.
It would be easy doing it from...
Are you going to move to each one, or just stay at your position and do it from there?
I'll move as far as my rope will let me, without pulling everyone else through the room. If it's a not insanely difficult hit, then I would make
Right. So here's how I'm going to calculate this. Now, early on in season 1, someone had to shoot at a stump. Therefore, the AC on this is 10 minus, because of the darkness, range category will be halved.
Oh, okay.
But you have infravision, so no, they're not.
Oh, okay.
So it's 10.
Sweet. Yeah, I can catch the first one.
Okay, your stone clacks off the thing, and the column goes like and glows with a sort of bluish pale light, and the birds above start going like, whoa! Frenzy!
Around the pillar.
Mostly.
So,
Then Stump fires a shot at the second pillar, all the way over, or column, I should say, of the 3 columns in this room.
oh, easy.
That one also starts glowing, and the birds, now thoroughly able to see everywhere in the room, realize there's delicious, tasty Sephiro down there. And also you guys. And they begin swooping to attack.
Okay,
You guys are...
I'm gonna bring up my shield to try and block the other 2. And be like, get behind me!
Right, so I'm just going to cluster these in groups of 50.
Hit the third one.
And they
That'll
pretty
be
much
my
can't
advantage.
miss at this point, and I rolled a 20, so...
There's been no
So
initiative
each,
yet?
so each of you
Yep,
have
do
been
it now.
struck
Ah!
and taken 4 damage.
I hit the other one. The third
The one that's right beside you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just hit it with any metal object or stone
I
object?
don't know.
Okay, yeah. It flares to life, and all the birds, after they've hit you all for 4 damage. Ah! Says Venom.
Ow!
They turn to stone and fall to the ground.
And of course the room's
Now,
lit.
now the room is lit as though it is bright torchlight from the columns. You see now that the columns are crystalline. And they glow from within with a bluish fire and a vague shape like an Oscar from within. On top of the thing is a statue of a bird.
Which is the one where you thought was the bird perched on it. That makes sense.
Well, that was...
And it was like... It's suddenly all... Like, Sulin, Venom, and Sephiro are being dragged backwards, but not Stump. Because his rope is not tied. Because he would have had to untie it to do the slinging, I'm going to say. The Stump is left alone as they're just dragged painfully out of the room by a wild horse dragging them away.
Stop! Stop! Yeah! Stop!
We've solved the birds dealt with.
Oh, maybe telling me would have... Sorry, maybe telling me would have been a good idea.
We did it when we...
He said, finally remembering to do her voice properly. She'll come back and untie the rope. Terribly sorry.
Sorry, I thought you'd be able to see what was going on.
Yeah, I saw light. I was told light bad. And also, you're bleeding. Where's the orc? I mean, sorry, where is Stump Rat?
He's still in there.
Should be still in there.
Walk back through the door.
It's just so casual.
It's holding the rope. Just a gesture, so you know why I didn't get pulled through.
Well, you couldn't have been held the rope, because the rope would have been pulled with her as she dragged away.
Okay.
So the rope would be gone.
Rope must have broke.
She'll begin just like coiling the ropes back up and giving them back to the original possessors.
Thank you anyway, Undercore.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly... I misinterpreted.
No, that was fine. Right, let's...
We didn't know what was going to happen until it happened either.
Well, what happened in there? I couldn't see because, you know...
Stump hit the 2 columns on the roof and the 3rd column in the middle,
Pull her
and
bow back out again, just knock an arrow.
it
into you already.
all lit up and the birds turned to stone. Do you need a stone bird? You took the stone hand. Do you need a stone bird?
And
might do.
Wait, which one?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Then how about we take the one that's off the top of the column?
Start doing another cursor.
Because I'm guessing all the others are smashed into pieces.
No, they're not. They are... Oh, sorry, I also forgot. Actually, you probably want to notice this, because Stumper's only now... You were doing a check.
Just
so
this
they're
one
not.
cursory check
They're
of the room,
perfectly
yeah.
intact. No chipping, nothing.
We'll just pick up one from the ground, because then we don't have
A
to
pass.
break it
Are you
off or
searching
anything.
all over the room? Every nook and cranny? Okay, at the base of the column set into the floor, you will find this tile. It's one of those little plaques that are...
Chakla, come look.
Oh, look.
You want to read it
That's
out?
set into the floor, so you'll have to...
Wonderfully charismatic voice.
Bright strikers. This contains a flock of indestructible, murderous birds which attack anything they can see. The room is kept dark, naturally. Well, then who's supposed to read... Never mind.
Why
Only
would you-
a certain magic light can turn them into stone. But such a light does not last, as it drains a lot of magic power.
Let's get what we've got to do and get out. Also, you wouldn't want to take one of the birds off the ground. Potentially the bird on top if it was...
So you're right, like kind of like pointing up at the...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not necessarily.
Oh, well, I rolled a 5.
No, that is not enough. Okay, so Stump takes a wild swing at you with his axe, and it just kind of misses because you move out of the way at the wrong time. He's like, "Ugh!"
Then I will launch on him and pin him.
Okay.
What are you doing, Stump?
Stump says, BC Bird.
BC bird.
Where?
Or think BC Bird.
Me think. Maybe it was Shadow from Statue Bird.
Then why did you swing at me?
It fly past me, try aim high. Me bad. Fine.
Me no hit you.
I'm gonna... Since Sulan's insisting on the bird on top of the pillar, I'm gonna...
It seems to have be like kind of stuck on there. Are you like just wrenching it off, or are you just like manipulating it?
I'm gonna move it like side to side and then straight up and things to see if it's actually slotted.
Side to
into
side,
anything.
straight up? Yeah, no, it seems like it doesn't want to move.
This one's fastened up here, Sulan. You sure we need
Try
one?
twisting.
Turn?
Yeah, okay.
Everything else has been turned, so... Right, you gonna attack me again?
Put it in backpack.
No.
He said he was attacking the bird. Well, maybe he just saw a shadow or something.
He
Could have
basically pledged himself to you. Why would he?
We come into these places, and it does strange things to some people sometimes.
He probably just saw a shadow. Look, the shadows are playing all kinds of weird tricks.
They
Because of
are.
different
Because the light is
crystals everywhere.
How about we get out of this room? Do we want to fall back to the other round room?
It would be good to see what is in...
But we may not have a chance to continue forward.
Well, we know what to do if... assuming it doesn't need time to recharge. I do not know
I'll get
how
off
it
Stump.
works.
Okay.
I'll search the room.
Righto. Do it again.
So I go to...
Searching, you see. Searching for sequence means that the focusing
Yeah,
is
I was about
corner.
to say to Stump and be like, Stump, can you check the trap on that door?
And since not martial arts stunts, you don't have that immunity thing. Because you can't be, because you're searching...
All
sequence
the
of corner.
rounds...
Nope.
No,
I don't care! I say what goes!
So what would be your surprised AC?
5.
I just got you.
Cool. That's,
So, I'm guessing you're doing this in a nonchalant way so that Venom, Anticore, and I don't go,
Yep,
what
absolutely.
the fuck are we doing?
Yep.
And it'll be this times 3.
Super slick and smooth.
9 damage.
As an axe sinks into your back.
I will turn...
And then Stump says, Saphira and one true king. And while that time on top, we think...
Does he really say that?
Something like that.
Then I will kill him.
Okay, go ahead. We're in combat intentions.
I'm attacking Stump because he attacks Silver.
My intention for the NPCs is to say, what?
No, that's fair enough.
And initiative.
What's your AC? Oh, initiative's alright.
Do I just use mine?
Yeah.
It'll be 5.
11. And 12.
You've definitely probably
9.
7. I'm going with 14.
9. Sphero is first. He uses his movement action to cross over to where Stump is, and...
I'm going to actually hit Stump with my hammer.
I'm imposing a -1 to your 2 hit because your hammer is in It's starting to leak non-red blood.
Not Stump.
That's all I needed to hear.
And that's cocked. Dead. Oh. When you have combat, we have doppelganger.
Yeah.
Simple masculine.
Got made of
It
polludium.
deflates into a horrible doppelganger corpse.
Where is the real Stump?
Because of dramatic convenient timing in this quiet part right after the combat, like way over there behind the column, you hear
Rush around behind the column. And rush around the other side of the...
Okay, abandoning the doppelganger's corpse and all of its inventory, you rush, all of you immediately out
I
of the column.
am going to
You rush immediately!
I-
All of you
I-
out of the
doppelganger.
column! This is what happens! This is happening! Because you're so concerned for your beloved teammate.
Yeah?
I'm concerned that the doppelganger has the necklace.
No! Fuck you! Anyway, here you are.
Nice try.
Under the tile for the thing, when you read the thing, the tile, eventually your man muscles lift up the slab and there's Stump. He's down there with Harpax, and Harpax is like, I've been trapped in here with this smelly arse for minutes! Minutes!
Lift them out of the hole.
Oh, thank. He's so loud now.
What happened?
Oh, did I get pulled in or just fall in?
You were knocked out.
Me
Right
not
before
no.
you actually took there was the doppelganger taking those shots.
Oh. Me was gonna use the sling, yes? Then blackness.
Why is this built into here? Don't know, but Arsehole wanted to cash in this. So it has to be here. Does it make any sense for the plot? No.
So did you actually write down what was on it? No,
I
okay.
just flicked through it. Like,
was
just one
like,
little
always-
flick more and it would have been something really
And
dumb.
so that always seems to intimate that Sula wanted to fight and kill Stump.
Sula presents good character building.
What happened?
You tried to kill your beloved master mistress.
Me not do.
And you broke my bow!
That's
How?
why we knew it wasn't you. Or at least that's how I knew it wasn't you. You'd never attack Sula.
My chakla. How I break bow? I stuck in the ground.
I mean, fake you.
Oh.
And then Venom says, how do we know this is not yet another successive doppelganger?
X is your doppelganger.
He smells like one.
X?
He smells like one.
Well, he's been hit by one. Is he one?
I know how to solve this. I will ask him a question only he would know. So instead of doing anything useful on your scouting things, what were you doing?
Actually, that's a very good question.
What time you mean?
Oh, earlier on the long winding road. You know, when you were out there in the forest and you
Picking flowers.
You're not supposed to answer! Now he knows the answer, you daft bitch!
Also was looking at the squirrels.
Are
the
you talking about
birds.
when he left you out there? He came running back and he left you on the ground.
No, that was another time. Anyway, we're all answering for him, and now I have to answer another question. Oh yeah, what's that thing you cuddle every night when you go to sleep?
Egg.
Okay, that's him. Yeah, daft pansy.
Alright. So, search the doppelganger.
Well, anyway, so you win. Okay. For a small, strange, glowing light orb which just pulls into your chest, and suddenly you have a proficiency slot.
Does it hurt?
No, it feels great. In a slightly disturbing way, like you've just been fingered by an angel. Like that TV show.
Are you alright, Sulan? What was that?
I feel more knowledgeable now.
Where did that come from? Or
The corpse.
I'm fine. I feel good. Really good.
did you
I hate
absorb something
to
from that doppelganger?
I hate to break up this moment of deep philosophical yearning, where strange magical energies are launching themselves at people, but
Yes.
also, can I borrow a spare bowstring, perhaps?
We should get out of this room. The plaque says this magic does not last long.
I do have a bowstring for that bow, and I'll give her my spare bowstring.
I promise to make it up to you. That was a perfectly good arrow of slaying that's lying in pieces there. Oh well.
Real stuff. Would you be able to check that door there?
Which door so I can pre-knowledge?
The 1 to 20.
Oh, shiting twat, fuck, cunt lips.
A pass on the trap checking. Factoring in the increased difficulty.
Cool. There is a trap.
What kind of trap?
It looks like that if you were to grip the thing and turn it, a bunch of blades would sink into your hand and deal some damage.
Oh, let me find trap. Blades and turny thing. Need way of I only need one. I'll take the last of my poking sticks that remains alive. Which I can't remember what it was. A
Did you bring
broken
your
version
quant
of.
peaks?
No.
No. The stick is the half of a rope pole.
That's the one, yeah. Because my first set was from oars. This one's a rope pole.
Oh, this was with the big dwarven tablet. It was set into the floor in front of it. It's just a description of what you already know.
Yeah. For the builders of the special chambers and secrets of the Thalisk Vault, that we may not fall victim to its ways, it is intended as a precaution in the eventuality we need access to it. I will use the last half of the rope pole to turn the thing without having to put my hand into the blade trap.
Okay. Did you want to open the door?
Yes.
Strength check.
Pass.
Cool door opening noises. Beyond. Oh, okay. Beyond is a circular room similar to the other one. There is a raised dais with a pyramidal look. It looks like that.
Oh, okay.
On it. There are 4 statues in the room that are surrounding the plinth and are all like facing outwards from it.
This is avert your eyes, not a peek. I don't know if it's too late because we've already looked in there. It's kind of an issue. If we don't make any sounds or look at them, they might not activate.
Now, obviously, just outside of the room, there is that little hallway, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, that will be on the wall in the hallway.
The Stone Guardsmen. The horrible curse which stoned these men cannot be dispelled. It seems they agreed to help guard the wonders within this Cavall, with Dice Cavall. Death will be a release for them, and the guardianship and honour. We honour their service. Matthew, son of Bryn, Devon, Jessic, Lotar, Grinswald.
Once you enter the circular room, combat will begin.
So they immediately...
They're already
stone?
awake.
Okay.
While you were reading that, they woke up.
Okay.
I'm not going to look them in the eye.
If you don't look them in the eyes or maybe don't say anything to them, they might not be able to do the know all the things.
Then I'm just keeping quiet and hoping that the person who succeeded last time will do it again.
Well, I'm actually immediately doing this. That's my intentions. Look at the wall instead of them.
Okay.
I'll keep my eyes flung low. I'm going to stay over by Shakla for now. See how it unfolds. I don't like that guy.
So you're all just staring at the ceiling and shuffling into the room towards the plinth.
I'm staying where I am, but I'm looking at the floor in front.
What's going on?
Just square-
Who are those guys?
Don't look at them.
It's really hard not to. Look at that big, impressive one. He makes you look like a little boy. Look at that armor. That's a man's armor.
It's probably all just armor. I'm not looking, so I can't tell. You shouldn't look either.
How would they know if I'm looking? Why would they look at men?
We discussed this in the other room, remember?
Dragging us in here and then letting me not look. I bet if it was 4 beautiful women, you wouldn't be able to do this.
Well, it's a good thing it's not.
Okay, what are you guys doing while you're not looking at them? Just standing there, or what's
I'm
going
waiting
on?
to see if it's working first. Like, are they? Is there
I mean,
any
you aren't in the
footsteps?
room.
Oh, okay. So they're not making any steps towards or anything. Okay.
So that would make Shakla the lead, and the only person who can stick through at the moment. This is whether we want to. Is it?
Fine, I'll do this. Now, theoretically, would have been coming from this corner. I'm just going to move over here, facing the wall, till I'm about there, and see if there's any sound of footsteps coming towards me. Okay.
Turn around, coward.
No.
Less than a man, little boy hides his face in the corner.
No, I'm not falling for that. That's a trick to make me look at you.
Falling for what? Will you not meet my gaze and introduce yourself?
No.
Dishonorable lout. How impolite. What dark worshipper habit is this of yours?
You will not goad me.
I demand! I demand a chick!
Why?
A willpower chick! Because you have got a very prickly pride and honor thing. You murdered a field full of people just because they said, your god is a little coward too.
You just want me to look at you. I'm not going to do it.